Okay, and we're back.
Hey, welcome back. So, during the really terrible recording that you guys will just have to go watch on YouTube, was me winning 3 games in a row, crushing some aggro with my Azorius Enchantments list. But what I got put up right now is my Kill to Win mono black deck. The idea is you start out as mono black aggro. We got some 1-drops here. Orzhov Enforcer, one of my favorite value cards. A 1/2 with Death Touch for 2. That's already great stats, and then it makes you a 1/1 flyer. Love this card. So we start out aggro, but as the game starts to go longer, if I haven't killed you with my creatures yet, I start killing my own creatures for mad value with things like Priest of the Forgotten Gods. We got Midnight Reaper for card draw. We got Rankle, so I'm forcing you to sacrifice while I'm sacrificing. And Nightmare Shepherds hopefully on the battlefield, so as I'm killing all these things, they're coming back as token versions of themselves. Super cool thing about Nightmare Shepherd is that even when they come back as tokens, they're a copy of that creature, which means they retain their devotion. So even though they're tokens, we can slam down a Gary. And if we had enough creatures out, we just drain them for the rest of the life and win. And we also got Liliana. Big bad mama Liliana. Just one of her down here as my top end to really help me finish things out if the game starts going long. But I've been able to really climb the ladder with this deck. I'm down here in silver, so pretty much anything lets me climb the ladder. But this is one of my favorite decks to play. I love the high amount of synergy in it. I love not caring if my creatures die. Let's go. Now that I talk this deck up, I'm definitely gonna lose after I won 3 in a row, though. Just bragging about it, because I know y'all are sick of watching Average Masterpiece lose all the time in Platinum. Down here doing low rank jank in silver. Ooh, look at this. 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. This is a thing of beauty. We're gonna click this Keep 7 so hard. Let's go. Alright. Teamer. It was Teamer something, I bet. Could just be like a Simic Flash deck. Who knows? It's 1 card. I have no idea. I'm not like those pros who see 1 lane and are like, oh, I know exactly all 7 cards in your hand now. Although I wish I was. I love watching pro players, actually. Look! Teamer! I called it! I'm pro. I guess I'm just a pro. Ooh, I had a jar of stuff somewhere.
You have some of this.
My jar had an Arnie in it, though. A little AP.
I think I know where your AP jar is.
My hot Italian mix jar that I use as a glass now because I like that it has a lid. Alright, they're all tapped out. I'm not going to worry about swinging before I play my card. It's not going to make a difference. But I will swing in for my 1 point! And gain it. That's a 2-point difference. Gotta get it in. Ooh, Blast Zone. Don't love that. Oh, I go Hardy. Hopefully you watching does not send me a losing streak, because I've been killing it when y'all weren't watching.
There were people watching earlier. We just couldn't see any or hear anything because it was so choppy.
Because this guy over here is terrible at his job.
I'm still trying to figure out all this OBS shenanigans.
Yeah, we're definitely newbies to the streaming world. Oh my god. I already am sick of this fairy card, and they just landed it on the battlefield. In the world of Planeswalkers, their one downside is that you can only activate their ability on your turn. Except for this Teferi card that literally says, ignore this rule and do it whenever you want. Which is some shenanigans. Alright, I think I play out Ayara. And he's gonna phase something out, but we're still gonna try to swing at that Teferi. Let's see what happens. Are you gonna phase anything? Do it, do it, do it. Go ahead, do it, do it. Go ahead, do it. Alright, I'm cool with that. I think. I don't know. Do I just go to their life? No, I definitely swing this fairy. So that if he does want to phase something out, it puts him in a much more precarious position. He'll have to be forced to kill it if he wants to phase something out.
I don't have time for this.
But he'll probably just loot again. Yep. And all that card selection means he's definitely going to have something playable here on this turn. This is also one of the first actual meta decks we've played against today. While I've been playing Jank, I've also been playing against some Jank, which has made it easier to win. Alright. Medulla. Which makes me think of Medulla. Which makes me think of Dark Souls. That's what I really want to be streaming. Is some Dark Souls. Y'all know y'all watch that. You died. Because who wants to watch you slaying monsters when you can literally just fall off a ledge? What a great game. I'm not super scared of anything that happened that turn. I know I got a lot of good value going on. I think what I'm gonna do... Let's go. I mean, Wrinkle's got haste. Let's go ahead and get him out.
Can see your phone again.
This will force the issue. But that's good. We want him to go ahead and minus to fairy before we attack. Oh, awesome. Alright, well this Teferi's definitely dead. I guess you might as well go ahead and get as much value out of him as you can. Alright.
Nice.
And we're gonna swing for 5 here. And we'll take these 2 to the face.
Raise and borrow.
Time's up.
Ooh, and there's a Storm's Wrath. It's cool. We got 3 cards in hand still. I got a flyer. This is kind of terrible though. Alright, what? No, we're fine. This is great. We definitely wanted to have all of our creatures blow up.
I don't know about great.
You played right into my trap!
It could be fine. It could be fine.
It could be fine. See, that's why you need to have Nightmare Shepherds out. So they wipe the board and you just get all your things back as tokens.
Nightmare Shepherd is sick.
Ugh, it's so good. And it's not even legendary. So you can have freaking 4 Nightmare Shepherds out at once. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Expansion, explosion, my creature, and not my face. You don't have a Wilderness Reclamation out, and now I know that this is a Wilderness Reclamation deck, and you ain't got your key card. So that's making me feel a little better. You know what? We're gonna... to the face with our 1 flyer. But you know why we had this? Because freaking I talked about value earlier. And look at that. Oh, I can't think of the name of this card now. What's the name of this card? Orzhov Enforcer. Yes, God. Such a value card right here.
Yo, this storm is kind of scary. I just saw lightning like not very far out the window.
Oh, and our poor doggy. Oh, hey, I'll get to draw cards. That's fine. I'm gonna draw cards.
Oh, this is actually great.
Hey, value, value. That's what we care about. We don't care about creatures. We care about value. If you're not
actually
gonna be
great.
killing my stuff, I'm gonna be killing my stuff. So either way, it's gonna die. And you're still at 12. Oh, love to see it.
Where have you been?
Love to see it.
Where have you been,
Slam
Mr.
this
Shepherd?
down. Slam it down. Go ahead and put out our little aggro 2-1.
The storm is like kind of on theme right now as well, with all the storm's wraths that have been happening in this game.
Yeah, 2 so far. But now I'm like, alright, you played your Storm's Wrath, and guess what? I still got creatures. So let's go. They have way more cards than me, and that's the biggest determining factor in a Magic game, though. Who has the card selection? which right now is not me. I have one guy that forces me to kill one of my guys. Ooh, but now I can force them to get rid of their Uro. It's
Yo,
kind of
Zach,
great.
you down to play some Fortnite after this?
This is kind of great. Alright, y'all. We're gonna get busy.
I'm doing nothing except for being in the peanut gallery, but I feel like it's important for people that are like dropping in to
Oh,
not
yeah.
come back to this channel to
And be like, where's the average masterpiece?
well, I was gonna say the opposite.
Oh.
Like, yeah, where's that cute girl that was crushing everybody yesterday, and why is this guy who loses every match the one on here?
Alright.
Now
So
that we
that-
got this set up, I'm hoping
Okay,
that
y'all. No, but we're excited about this. Because we're gonna play
Oh,
Crafter
quality
with Nightmare Shepherd out, y'all.
mystical dispute. No,
No.
That's pretty good.
We're gonna get rid of
And-
this Discordant Piper. Force them to sack their Uro. So we'll get our token from our Discordant Piper, which is just more sacrifice fodder. We're gonna take action so that then we get him right back. And I'm actually gonna keep my swamp in hand. I don't need to play it right now, and I like bluffing that I have a card. But feeling pretty good about board position. Unless they have that 4th Storm's Wrath, which, go ahead, I guess. I still don't see a Wilderness Reclamation, which is really the only thing that's giving me hope. Because I don't think this is just teamer good stuff.
Although even an expansion explosion without the reclamation could draw them enough cards to
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But at least they didn't have the reclamation.
Return clock though.
Yeah.
How many cards in their graveyard? Can they get this Uro back next turn? Ugh.
Yes. Alright, but I've got a priest now, which means I can just force
Make
them
them
to
sack
sack
it
their
again.
Uro. So we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, sorry, Goat. You don't get to swing. You're a 0-1.
Now you gotta get in for that 0 damage.
Alright.
You gotta send a message, you know?
Pass turn. Your move. And we technically have lethal on board because we can always attack and then sack to the priest to deal the last 2 damage. So he has to disrupt
Except you can't because you gotta tap her for that.
True. So we could get them down to 1. But he has to interrupt our board state.
Except they gain 3 life when they play Uro.
Except that. Which is gonna happen. But still, I stand by
You're in
my
good
statement.
position. You're in very good position. You'll get to draw a card off the priest too if you use that, which
Yeah.
is really clutch.
Yeah. I mean, black is not blue when it comes to card draw, but black is not far behind. Black. Oh, there's that Wilderness Reclamation. And now I'm scared.
It just comes with a cost, like a cost.
Yeah, which is just murdering your own followers, but I'm chill with that. We might as well.
The Fern Lurker, Urik's Fern Lurker.
Which is not a terrible card to play right now, because I can at least pump it if I ever get to swing with it. I'm gonna wait to do that.
Wait. Alright, I said I wasn't gonna backseat play you, but if you go ahead and make him sack, you could maybe get in for 3.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't do that though.
I mean, don't listen to me, because clearly I have not been the best at the decision making
Okay,
recently.
before this shark lands. Oh, I pick him as the target. And Sackery daiquiri do. These two creatures here.
Yikes.
Oh, that's not the card I wanted to draw. And that's not the card I wanted to see. Oh, this game just went south in 2 cards. I drew a swamp and they played a Nissa, and that's how you lose games. Alright, we might just go ahead and concede real quick and get on to one that I feel like we might actually win. Yep. Well, he just takes the things off and blows my stuff up. This is not going to gain life by attacking me with this. I'm just going to let this attack me. I don't know. It seems like a trap to block it. I feel like I'm all but dead at this point. And I drew a swamp.
Hmm.
Alright. I think we give them the good game.
So close.
I can force them to sack something.
I mean, yeah, you know, you can play it out.
I mean, I'm gonna try. Okay, this is my play. It's not good, but... Alright, that was smart of them, because now they can just sack their new little 2/2 shark and still have the same amount of board presence that they had before. But if I draw like a Gary... Ooh, I drew a Nightmare Shepherd.
Yo, a Gary, actually. I forgot about Gary. Gary would just win you the game. It's with the Shepherd out for sure. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Gary.
And then how much can I pump this guy? I can just not
You just
enough.
need to do nothing until you draw Gary. Gary. Gary.
Y'all.
Alright, we need to like spirit bomb this Gary right now.
Because if I get a Gary, I
So
drain
you
them for 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6, 7.
Oh, God.
So even Gary's not going to be enough right now.
Well, if you played a Gary and then did the priest thing.
True, to sack them and have Gary come back and
7,
trigger
8,
again.
9.
Because I can have Gary trigger twice. Thanks to Nightmare Shepherd and Priest of the Forgotten Gods.
Ah, arrows. Arrow.
Ah! And he's back up to 12, just like that, y'all.
Gary into Gary?
But that's what I'm saying. I can trigger Gary twice.
Oh, yeah, true. Sack him and then bring him back? Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I can trigger Gary
So-
twice. I still win with a Gary. No, now I don't.
Well, let's see, it's 7 the first time you play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And it'll be,
Then you sack him and let's say the Fern Lurker.
yeah.
And then
So he's 5 next time he comes around. So it's no longer
the
lethal.
Fern Lurker would come back as well.
Oh, true.
I can't not say that.
Fern
like that.
Lurker. Fern Lurker.
So 14.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, not enough.
Unless they're
anymore.
like Matt, if they get greedy here and like
The elements.
swing with the shark to try and force you to trade, so they don't have the blocks. They're not gonna do that.
Alright, Gary off the top, y'all. Gary off the top.
But there's the extra 2.
Oh, and
There's-
it's the swamp.
I say, well, there's the extra 2 from the priest trigger.
Yeah, but you're just gonna
So
attack with
14,
Uro
15,
and gain
16.
life.
It would be 16. But they're gonna be it.
I just concede. That was a good game. That was a rough one.
Yeah, I mean, 11 lands is not how you win the game.
No. Not in a supposed to be somewhat aggro deck.
So that was close. Actually, literally a Gary up the top would have done so much work just then. Because like you said, you could play out the Gary, that's 7 damage, sack him and the Fin Lurker to the Priest, bring them back with old buddy, the Nightmare Shepherd.
Force them to even discard.
Yeah, it would force them to discard and it would make them sack a creature, but
Yeah.
all that stuff would be kind of
Because then I could drain them for 15
pointless
life.
at that point.
Yeah.
But that would be 7 more damage plus 2 from the Priest. The ability drains them for 2.
So do we go back to the Azorius enchantments that was winning? Or do we give Mono Black another chance?
10 seconds to vote.
Nobody's voting. Nobody's watching. We're doing this for ourselves and our hearts.
There actually are. But...
For our love of the game. Sorry if I insulted anybody who's actually watching. If you are, I appreciate it from the bottom of my soul.
You won't do it, though. You won't comment, though. If you're out there watching right now, you won't comment, though. You won't get me to 4 comments during one session so that I can get to this affiliate status.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna play this again. I love this deck. I know it can win. Let's go. 1 comment from myself. What's up?
So that's 2 people. Let's go. I need 4, y'all. Where's Sergeant? Sergeant Barnes. I know you're out there somewhere.
Tea with Sergeant Barnes? They themselves aren't Sergeant Barnes. They themselves are having tea with Sergeant Barnes. Alright. We're gonna keep. You're totally okay to keep a 2-lander in this deck. We're low to the ground. We got 1 expensive card, which is Lily, and we're honestly hoping to never get to the point where we need to play her. Ooh, maybe I'll play this deck. I have Mono White Life Gain. I forgot about that deck. And Basri's Weenie. We got some other fun decks. I want to play all my decks during this stream. All my super fun jank. Alright, go ahead and discard. Alright, one thing about mono white decks, similar to black, is that you don't need a ton of lands, but that means it's very easy to get tripped up on lands. You keep a 2-lander thinking you're straight, all of a sudden all you got the whole game is 2 lands, and you're on the struggle bus. Oh. Puppy dog. Alright, let's play out our Midnight Reaper, so that no matter what cards we play from here on out, we'll at least get some card draw value off of them. And I'm good on attacks for now. Yo, I was running this in my Boros deck that was absolute trash. But this card is not trash. This card's good. It was just in my trash deck. We can murderously kill something. What do we do? What do we do? Alright. We're all just gonna play out our creatures and see what happens. I got Playcrafter and Rankle. I can force them to sack some stuff. And I'm way chiller with losing my creatures than they are. So this, he can discard a card to get it indestructible. So I can... You know what? And I'd rather draw a card. And it forces him to discard something in order to save it. So even though I'm losing a creature, I'm gaining card advantage in hand with this block. So I'm gonna go with it. Love to see it. Let's slap down a wrinkle. Definitely attacking with him. The 3/1 is attacked. He would have to trade here.
I can tell you what I would do so that you can know what not to do.
True. What I'm going to do is swing with this rankle. Let it hit for 3.
Oh yeah,
Since
get
they
Punk Cat in there.
Since they only have 2 cards in hand, I'm actually going to force each player to discard a card. Because I don't need the second copy of Priest. So that puts them down to 1 card. And puts me ahead on life. And there, like I said, it's very easy to get tripped up on lands in a mono white deck. Mono white doesn't really ramp, and it's very easy to convince yourself to keep a 2-lander. That's a great card. This is making me want to play mono white. I'm loving the way this looks. No, I'm not buying followers.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with buying followers. Hey, but you know what? I will take that comment though. Hey.
Alright.
Let these bots get me to affiliate.
Tap a number of untapped creatures you control. Siege Striker gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay, so he might tap the Alpine Watchdog to get this thing double strike. I don't know.
Take it.
Take it. How much of these things have life gain? None of them? I don't think I care about... No, it doesn't have Death Touch right now. Okay, okay. Okay, fine, I take it. I don't die, right? No. Oh my gosh. Y'all better not be here watching me lose again.
Oh, that had double strike?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Okay, it's cool. We've got...
You can pump your boy.
We've got shenanigans.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're just like dead on the crackback. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, I have a plan.
Only got 6 mana instead of 4.
Alright. Each player sacrifices a creature. Alright. And then I can just Murderous Rider. Something. How much mana do I have?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4,
If only you
5.
had 6.
6! If only I had 6. Okay, here. And I just sacrificed the Plate Crafter to himself. But I'll draw a card off of it because of Midnight Reaper.
Indestructible doesn't get around sacrifice, my guy. Or person, my person. Booger. Booger.
Or Booher. Booher.
Booher.
Booher. Oh, and I'm 1 mana away from being able to play this freaking Ayara.
I mean, if you do the priesty thing,
I'll have the 2 floating mana
and
to
then
play
they'll
her.
have to sack one of their creatures, but then you'll only have 1 blocker. I don't
I
know.
don't want to keep my Rankle, so I think I'm just gonna end turn. How am I down to 2 life? I'm so close to dead. Oh, I always forget Midnight Reaper deals me damage.
Oh yeah, so you cannot use.
No.
You can't
No.
sacrifice your creatures anymore.
No. Oh, and I think I just die because it says double strike.
Does it have trample?
No. But still, it kills this, it dies, and then hits me.
Appreciate it, Hardy. It's a little something. I got a homie of mine that said he'd be willing to like work on making
No, we lost again, you guys.
a full intro. So I'm looking forward to trying to link up with him and get that in the works. Like some like legit animations and stuff, graphics like yours. Shout out I Go Hardy. Make sure you go follow him on YouTube and Twitch.
Y'all, we lose again. Maybe not.
Now you die off the Midnight Reaper triggers.
Well, at least I'd go out my own way. Kill me! Kill me, Midnight Reaper! Ugh! Y'all, I really do.
It's my fault.
Blame something. Because when that stream was not working, we're gonna go back. We're gonna play a different deck. I was winning! And I was feeling so good about my methodical playing. And I'm literally over here killing myself.
I mean, if you choose to go out on your own terms, in a way, you do still you win a small
Why do I
victory
keep
there.
clicking the wrong thing? Because it used to be up there and now it's down here.
The challenge thing was up there.
All right. This deck
Bazri's Weenie.
It was called Bazri Weenies because it's a mono white weenies deck, but then we thought it was funny that the little planes icon looked like a sensor bar. So
She thought this was funny. I mean, I did too.
yeah, no.
But don't act like it was like, oh, no, this was you, and I laughed at it as well. I'm not going to deny
This
that.
is
It's funny.
Bazri's Weenie. It's not that good. Let's play with it. Alright, so it is a mono white weenie deck. Like, look, the most expensive thing we have here are 3 drops. Everything else, literally everything else is a 1 drop. Some like little trickery spells here, the 2 mana drop.
Oh, girl, you need to craft some Arden Veils.
I have Uno. I have Uno of them. And then... whatever. Y'all don't care what this deck list looks like.
They
Let's
might.
play.
If anybody's trying to climb up the ladder, if I can convince I Go Hardy to download Arena and start playing.
These are not... no. My good decks, though, are probably my Mono White Life Gain and my Azorius Enchantments. But these are the decks that I think are the most fun. I like highly synergistic decks. That's what Mono White is all about. The whole being greater than the sum of its parts. All these, like, super bad, kind of terrible cards, but if you play enough of them, and they all get to work together, that's some good stuff. You don't keep. Bam. 1 drop. Bam. What you gonna do? Bam is right here. On the board.
What are we calling? Sultai? I'm going to guess Sultai.
No, I'm gonna guess Teamer again. Oh, yes, y'all. This Loyal Pegasus card is like one of my favorites.
Bant,
But
right?
I hope they play a
I think
freaking
it's Sultai.
Uro
That's
that I
what I've
get
seen the most of.
that I get a play giant killer on. So we just have to win before they can play Nugan. That's just like the goal with this deck. Is that it's just so low to the ground that hopefully you get to win before they play out their planeswalkers.
Teamer.
That's
Teamer
like-
it is.
I'm calling it today. Shot calling. Oh. Namesake of the deck. Bazri.
This is so good right now.
I know.
But do you minus or plus?
I think I kind of want
Minus,
to do the
right?
minus.
Yeah.
The minus is just so strong. Even though
Flood
that puts
this
him
board.
at 1. Yeah.
Because the good thing about the teamer version is they don't have shatters. They do
Yeah.
have the flame or the Storm's Wrath, but I actually don't. I feel like I don't see Storm's Wrath as much as I see Shatter the Sky. Like, I don't see Storm's Wrath in the teamer decks as frequently. As I
Were
feel
you
like I
watching the
see-
last teamer game where they played 3
But
of them
that
against
was-
me?
But that was a different. That wasn't teamer ramp, which is what this is.
That was
looking
teamer
like.
wreck.
Yeah, that was Wilderness Reclamation.
Well, they're
which
down
is
at
like its
9
own
right
thing.
now. That's fine.
No
I mean, do
problem.
you
He
see
just
my
made you
board
3
state?
1-1s.
Like,
Yeah, see, like they're trying to play element. This is teamer elementals.
oh. Can we
Omnath.
giant killer this? No, we can't giant killer anything.
They're trying to get to
Where's-
Omnath.
Going to swing with everything.
Maths for blockers.
Yeah. They're at 9. At this point, they're going to have to block. Some of our stuff will die, but everything that's like is so cheap that like you really don't care.
So you're racing.
Yeah.
Also, it's like the more you can ping them down, the like last turn they had to shock that land in to be able to play what they wanted to play.
Yeah.
So like eventually they just can't even play shocks. Not untapped, which
Yeah.
slows them down enough for your little dudes to keep getting in.
I just don't want them to.
Could you play the killer last turn?
I-
I feel like maybe killer last turn would have been nice because then you could have tapped something down
True. I wanted, but since I had the mana to hold up
in case they
chop
have
down,
yeah,
I
feel
was
that,
gonna
I
do
feel
that. In which they almost have buffed these to the
It's a
point where I can.
It is, oh, it's an instant. Nice.
Yeah, it is. Great little card. Oh, love it. And now my
The
loyal
Flyers
Pegasi can
the
swing
Flyers just
together.
straight up win the game.
Yeah.
Next turn if they don't stop it.
And
you
I'm
can't
definitely
block it,
swinging
none of their
in
guys
with
have
these
reach.
guys, because they turn into little lifelinkers for us when they die.
Just the 3?
Yeah, nothing else is gonna get in. I can't swing with him yet.
They would get in if you swung with them, because they can only block 3 things.
Listen here.
I'm just saying.
This is how I want to play. And if they buff their guys again, I'm gonna chop them down out of the sky.
You would have killed them that turn. I'm just gonna chat lethal this.
Okay.
I'm gonna chat lethal you and say that you could have won last turn.
Probably. I think I'm still gonna win.
Yeah, I do too. They would need to play
Storm's Wrath. Storm's Wrath.
Punk Cat, my guy, coming through
Pew.
with the clutch.
I really want them to buff their
Fifth
guys
person
so I can kill
commenting.
them.
I think that's right? Vixen, Sergeant, Hardy, Bot, Punk Cat.
And does have light
Bet.
blink,
Clutch.
life blink. Nope.
And that's
They must have
GG's.
something, yeah, because it's like they're not, if they don't have blocker, they just die.
She has her own Twitch. I just couldn't figure out how to switch it over. And like she was trying to like let's go, let's get it going, cause
Yeah, I was feeling it. I was
so I was like,
wanting
all
to
right, that's cool. We'll
bust
do it
out
online as,
some
like, a little feature.
victories.
Yeah.
Getting it done.
This way, at least people can see someone win on my channel for once.
Someone with some skill and talent,
Who's playing
like
three
literally
tier-
in silver.
3 tiers lower.
No, that's why platinum's not fun. That's why you just gotta stay on here in silver, because I'm having a blast. Alright, we still need to cast 30 black or red spells, or blue or green spells. So, we're not playing white anymore. It's not helping me. I want my gold. Alright, Azorius enchantments or mono black. Let's go back to Azorius enchantments.
I think you
'cause
should play the
we were-
Kraken deck.
No. Y'all are not about to get me out here playing trash.
Sim it?
No, that's even worse. Y'all, I have some bad decks.
But they're fun. I mean, you know, the cool thing about
I
this
will
game
play
is,
unranked and not
Yeah.
care if it means I get to play decks I like playing with.
yeah, you don't have to play on the ladder. Like you
Like,
can
yeah.
just play casual. Like, what's the silliest thing I can come up with? Or I really love this card. How can I make it a deck?
Like, I love watching the pros. Like, I'm into competitive Magic. I love watching the World Tour and all that. But for me personally, like, there's a reason why Commander is my favorite way to play the game. Like, there's something about, like, the casual kitchen table, throw everything in their decks that I just...
Yeah, I mean,
it's pure Magic to me.
As much as we both love, like, watching the tournaments and stuff, we equally, if
I
not
don't even know
more,
if this is a good keep, y'all. This
love watching What the Deck with Day 9,
Oh my god.
where he just lets people submit things based on themes, like submit whatever decks they want based on a general theme, and they
Will you please get
play them
down?
against other decks that are based on general themes.
Oh, this is looking like that. Well, there is no Yorion, but hey, Azorius versus Azorius. We'll see how this goes. I love their sleeves. Let's admire these. Can I? Everybody, I just want to. Ooh, yes. These are so nice.
I stick with the classics, the unsleeves. The unsleeves.
I've got Ashiok. Look how creepy.
I accidentally said
look at
unsleeves,
this
which would be a separate thing.
faceless face right here.
Those are badass.
I don't know what's going on with
His
this game.
faceless face.
It's so creeps. I love it. I love that Ashok is genderless because it's a nightmare, and why would a nightmare have a gender? Alright. We're gonna be cool players and play our Omen to see at instant speed.
You're threatening dispute.
True. I'm threatening to take
4
4 damage. Yeah.
Meow, you thought that was
Meow.
funny too, buddy?
Alright. Bust out this bad boy. I do have the Shatter the Sky sitting here as long as we get 1 more mana, so... Ooh! See my Omen! With a thirst for meaning. It just sucks that I, like, really enjoy the deck that they're playing. So I don't even care about losing, because I'm like, look, we're doing the same thing. It looks like so much fun. Alright, now we got Absorb. We got Shatter. Are we gonna do any of that, though? Yeah, sure. We had the 4 up in mana. They had 2 creatures out. Seemed like a pretty easy 2 for 1 there. Ooh, Teferi, you want to bounce my Omen? You want to do that for me?
Might be a bad idea.
Ooh, used him strictly just to draw a card.
You can hit him with the
Interesting.
ECD.
Yeah,
But you don't have. Do you have anything good in your graveyard?
not a
No,
thing.
Literally just the shadow.
So I'm probably going to Shimmerwing. Because even if my Shimmerwing dies, then at least I'll have something to get back with my Elspeth when I finally play it out.
And it's big enough that if they don't play something to block, you can make sure you can get rid of
Kill the
Teferi.
Teferi.
Okay.
My Teferi with a Teferi.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
3 fairy strikes again.
Oh, I'm actually like feeling fine about all of this. Well, there's some K-pop song that I listen to that's about feeling fun. I'm gonna try to sing a K-pop song right now.
That's more like it.
What?
Let's slow
Okay. 3 fairy, 3 fairy, 3
I am not
fairy.
making this a best
The
idea.
Battle of the Teferi.
3.
Not
3,
even a battle of Teferi. It's just them just playing.
3 in a row. 3
The
fairies.
Teferi
It's kind of
train.
flavorful in a way. you
Yeah.
know? Also, that kind of sucks for them. I mean, they're getting a lot of card draw, but like they.
Yeah, if all they had was a hand of Teferis, like that's not exactly the hand that you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That puts me at 6. Does being
So for
at 6
those in our
wanna
chat
do
that
me
probably don't realize
anything?
this, with the planeswalkers, you can, because they're legendary, you can only have one of them on the battlefield at a time. So that's why, like when they played the same card, the same legendary card, they had to sacrifice one of them.
All right, I'll see your
They still got some value.
see your
out of it.
Teferi, and I'll raise you a Narset.
Action.
Ooh, I actually kind of like. All right, I'm gonna go with the less aggro play.
4th Teferi? Or maybe 4
Well, it doesn't
fairy?
matter. He couldn't draw off of it.
Yeah, no, I mean they could, but they could like
So-
bounce your dude again.
Yeah. That Narset right here.
Tempo is valid. Oh no, this is
Oh
a
no.
this
Oh,
is a
no.
Teferi tribal deck. Although
I
sucks for
just
them.
completely
Joke's
turned
on
their
them.
card off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just
Narset
actually had to
says
discard.
each oh, let me read. Excuse me, Charming Prince. I'm doing things here. You're not that charming. Each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn, which pretty much turns off decks like this that want you to be constantly drawing cards. All right, we're gonna bounce my Omen back to my hand.
Which is so sick. This is her personal secret tech. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else run that little combo, but it's actually kind of dope.
Let's go ahead and get our
You
card
could,
draw off Narset.
hmm.
See what Narset's got for
Oh,
us.
your prowess.
Ooh, our own Teferi. I kind of like that.
Bounce their
Or that all
Teferi's
that
tutelage.
glitters. This is way funnier.
I want to see you do some super elaborate shit where you play the tribunal on their tutelage
Ooh, no, I don't.
and then bounce the tribunal so that they have to
Yeah.
play tutelage again.
Yeah, I thought about that actually.
Just steal it for just a turn and then bounce the shit back to your hand so they have to get it back so they have to discard again. Although
Alright,
you're gonna
I'm trying
have
banishing, the
you
Charming
got to get rid of
Prince.
the prince, otherwise
Yeah.
they're gonna force the trade, and they definitely want to be drawing cards. So
And then this is. I'm going straight to face.
this is a big boy right here.
I don't really care about your Teferi yet, too. I'm just gonna deal 7 damage. And see what happens. Brazen Borrower. No, he couldn't Brazen Borrow me.
Yeah, he doesn't have the blue right now.
Yeah, no.
They may just be. They
To
may be
the
thinking
face.
why didn't I leave a blue?
To the face!
They might just quit. Because you got so much card advantage right now. There's
And everything in my hand is an enchantment, which is exactly what this deck
gets
wants
rid
to
of
be.
their stuff.
Yeah.
They don't know it, but
An enchantment
they've
that
already
makes my
lost.
stuff stronger and takes care of their cards. I love this deck. I did such a great job building it. Alright.
Now, if they had a board wipe, that could be relevant because you
Or just
are
anything
relying
that
heavily on this
bounces, or
one
just
threat.
another Teferi. Their 4th Teferi could bounce it.
I've got time.
Yeah, just reading up about how great my cards are. Ooh, that was really good. That was really good. We're gonna give him the nice there on that.
Nice.
That was nice. I still feel confident, but I like that play there. Ooh, scry to the top.
One on top. That's never good.
Mm.
And it looks like they have absorb mana.
And I have nothing to bounce on
But
my
you have-
Shimmerwing.
You have absorb backup mana. I'll say.
Yeah.
So you can play whatever you want and still be able to protect your play if they try and counter it.
I think I just have to banishing the prince and
Yeah,
then
'cause
swing
you
out
wanna-
the Teferi.
Yes. Because you gotta protect your
Yeah.
Narset.
And then we just counterspell whatever they try to do next. And if we don't have anything to counterspell, we can omen at the end of turn. So I think we're just good here. We're good to move on through.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
are you kidding me? Are you kidding
Get that
me?
out of here. No. Don't resolve that. Unless they got the backup. Do they got backup? They might have their own backup. Nope.
No. Are you kidding me with this, though? Look what they just milled. Dream Trawler and Archons.
Literally the best 2 cards in the deck.
The whole point of the deck. Oh, we're gonna submit 0.
Yeah, you don't want to do that right now.
We're not gonna give them their Charming Prince back.
Oh, they're trying to decide if they want to quit or not. Top.
Ooh.
That's not
Kind of
good.
wish I still had an Absorb. So.
You can Omen. Maybe you got another Gothic Glitters, which would be super buff.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna Omen.
To free.
Do I even want that? I can Omen again and draw
You bounce
again.
their tutelage and then draw, and you'll get a
I'm not
draw
gonna
off
bounce
it.
their tutelage. I'm gonna bounce my Omen.
I am not going to sit this one out. Trust me, I have a plan.
Oh, I'm 1 mana away from playing it though.
The question is, do you do it now or you bluff?
No, I'm anything I do, I'm gonna do it in step.
Right.
Yeah, even though I'm not bluffing. He sees
like-
both of these cards.
That's yeah, but they don't know what the other cards in your hand are.
True.
Sure. Are you like even? You're nowhere close, right?
No, I'm nowhere close. I had 31 cards left in my deck. And
I love control strategies. Like I don't. This may be boring to people, but like this to me is like
decks like
the
this.
purest form of magic. Like control, especially in this is control mirror right now. Like I love this.
Well, and I talked about watching the pros, and I was talking about this earlier. My favorite pros to learn from are people who absolutely excel at playing control decks, like Gabriel Nassif and Paulo Vitor Damarosa. Like, they're so good at playing control decks because of how they can just methodically think about the game and really take the time to, like, think about all the different line of plays and options and card possibilities. And I admire players like that, man. I really do.
I don't know. PVDR's
PVDDR?
yeah, PVDDR's Twitch handle, but I do know that Gabe's is
Yellow Hat.
Yellow Hat. So definitely check out Yellow Hat if you want to watch some legitimate pro level 100 million IQ.
All right, I clicked the one
Big
that I want to
brain
keep.
Magic.
Yes, I want to keep her. Okay. Oh, and I want to play an Archon.
Which, like, if you stick this, it's just GG's. With the Shimmerwing bouncing your Omen every turn.
Yeah. And we're gonna go ahead. Take a look at Narset.
Just the trick for this.
Lame draw, but whatever. We'll take it. Yeah. Feeling good. Feeling less good. Feeling fine though. Cause I've got I've got Elspeth,
ECD.
so I'm getting all those creatures back with counters on them, or just playing
Look
them.
at God, bro. What?
Okay, but also what's crazy is I have 2 Bertha Melituses in hand, so we can go ahead and proc this right away. Thin out the deck. Although you don't want to thin out the deck too much against a mill strategy, but actually, let's not even have to worry about getting milled.
Wait. Activate your, at least pump plus your Teferi.
Oh, true. I forgot to plus him last turn. Oh, definitely the Absorb. Even though we don't have mana for it, that'll at least just like... They'll have to think extra hard about what they do, knowing we've got a counter spell in hand. It'll just mess up their sequencing a little bit, hopefully. Unless they've got another Time Wipe or Shatter the Sky, which they definitely could. At least we get card draw off of Shatter. And then... Oh.
It's 4. Use a 3/4.
Never mind. I'm still feeling good, though, if they got the Shatter. Because this card right here, if it makes it to phase 3... Return target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh, they just forced themselves to discard their own card. What? You're good.
Nice. Alright.
GG's, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is over.
Alright, well. And make sure we leave up plenty of Shatter. Actually... We can slam this down. Get another flyer. Get rid of the Teferi's tutelage. Force their spells to be more expensive next turn. And still have mana up.
To absorb.
Actually, if we play this, we still have mana up to absorb. So we're gonna go ahead and...
Lead us.
They should just concede at this point. We'll see.
Maybe they're like me. I like to, even if, a lot of times, like, even I could lose and then the game still go for 10 more turns, but I like to play it out because sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I forgot, like I didn't even see this line of play on a draw or something.
I mean, they had to try. I mean,
And also-
at least they know it's gone.
Yeah, and then sometimes I just, you know, I don't mind.
Good game.
Yeah, letting
game.
people do what they're trying to do because it's good practice for both of us to like see how the decks play out and, you know, see what sort of lines there are.
Great practice for everybody to watch me win. We're so close to gold, y'all. One more win from gold. All right, what are we gonna finish it out on? I like to switch up my decks. We can keep playing with this one though. It's still a Triumph, and it's
legit.
the important one if you're gonna play Teamer, which it seems like everybody's playing Teamer nowadays.
Teamer's really good right now.
All right, we're gonna run it back with that same deck. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop. We still got anybody watching us?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I tried to make a Facebook announcement that we were going live, but nobody cared, even though all these people on my past have been like, Victoria, you should stream playing video games. And now I'm streaming. Ain't none of them watching. What's going on? Oh, I'm gonna keep this. We're keeping it. We're liking it. We're doing it.
Yo, Hardy, I just saw your comment about buying a starter deck. Honestly, bro, you should just get Arena because it's free.
Yeah.
And then you can use this to see how much you like.
If you actually like Magic.
Magic, yeah.
And the tutorial.
Like Arena is probably your best introduction to Magic, and you don't have to rely on having somebody else to play with. You know, whereas like if you get a starter deck, it's like, okay, cool, I've got this, but like, what do you do with it? You don't have anybody to play with, or that you can convince to play with you. So like, definitely get Arena.
Play that at
it's
instant
literally
speed.
free.
Oh, and the tutorial on Arena can teach you way better than a human is ever going to be able to.
Yeah, and you can just play against the bot until you feel comfortable.
All right. Oh, what is this? Gateway Plaza. No, this is the Guild Gates deck.
Oh god.
Oh no.
You got answers for Gate Colossuses though.
Ugh.
You got the tribunals
Do
and
I?
stuff.
Oh my god. This
Do
deck
I?
gets
You have a name, guy.
This deck gets scary. This deck is kind of jank, except like if it works, it's horrifying.
Yeah, when it I don't even know if it's jank. I've lost to this deck a lot.
I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I even doing? Conclave tribunaling nothing, so I'm just passing. Maybe I'll scry with my Omen at end of turn. Although,
You're
I learned.
racing to 6 mana so you can get this Trawler out.
I learned though from PVDDR specifically that is very important to only use your omen scries when you have something specific you're looking for. You want to save those until they can win the game for you. Alright, well hey, at least now we have something to Conclave Tribunal. So, that's something for me to do with my mana. And also what I like about this deck is that 1-for-1s don't feel that great in Magic. But because they're enchantments, you get a little extra value beyond just the, beyond just going 1-for-1. So I actually really don't mind playing things like Conclave Tribunals in this deck. Alright, well, it's better than having 2 of them. And here goes the Dream Trawler, and we're off to the races. I just dream about just trawling some people. What does trawler mean? Anybody know? Is that like what he's doing with his finger? He's just like trawling it through the water. I love this card art though. I would like a playmat. I get it. You have ton of card advantage. Look at all your value. Ew. This becomes hexproof, but I don't think hexproof matters. No, it doesn't. Alright, goodbye Dream Trawler. That was so sad. Alright, I guess we just play our ECD and try to get our Dream Trawler out of our graveyard. Get your card advantage out of her. Oh, slow and steady though. What even is this card? Elite Guild Mage, Guard Mage.
Your dad could tell you about some trawlers because it's generally used.
Oh yeah, you can
used in
fish. You
fishing.
can go trolling
For like
for fish.
trawler boats.
Oh, like the trolling motor. Is that a different word though? What's going on? I don't know what's happening. It's my turn. That's what's happening. Alright, that seems better than nothing. No, we'll just bounce off each other. Or, no, they'll murder each other. They'll trade if they decide to attack. But, I'm getting my Dream Trawler back next turn, hopefully.
Or you can just take it.
Yeah, I mean, I probably am. Ugh, stop gaining life. That's, like, annoying.
And drawing cards.
Ugh.
They're digging for their Colossus.
What's even cooler is that we're gonna get a Dream Trawler back and we're not gonna have to pay for it. Yeah. We did Uno counter on it. Alright, now.
All that glitters on it?
Definitely play Narset.
My prowess is
Let's see what she's got
unmatched
for
by my
us.
peers. Keep an open mind.
We'll take this because we definitely won't mind discarding it. If we need to.
On the trawler, right?
No. Because Trawler's gonna go ahead and get big on its own.
That's true. Like, honestly, pretty soon this thing will actually be able to eat the Colossus. It won't be able to eat the Ram Breaker. What is that?
Gatebreaker Ram. What? And I can't save Dream Trawler. Hexproof doesn't do anything.
Hmm.
Can I blow up one of their gates? No. There's literally nothing I can do because I don't have a way to buff this. Instantly 8 damage. I hate this.
Wait. Oh no, yeah, you can only make it.
I can make this bigger.
You can only make it a 7 toughness though. Well, and you can make the Trawler a 7 as well by drawing a card off the Omen.
But there's no point. Sad face. Alright, well, this card's trash. So, that makes me feel a little better.
Remember that she said that this card is trash about Outlaw's Merriment. So I feel like this is a pivotal point in this game. That's pretty good though. It's really good. You just go ahead and exile that.
Yeah.
Because that card is not trash.
Because they just wasted all that mana to play an enchantment that did nothing.
Because you had an answer to it. That card, if you don't have an answer to it, wins games. Ooh, Banishing Light.
I'm doing the Banishing Light over the Shatter of the
It's pretty
Sky.
janky though.
Yeah, Day 9 tried his hardest to make that card good.
He really did.
Spoiler alert. Did not. What's for dinner tonight?
Oh, they just quit.
Oh,
Hey, which means...
Hey, gold. Let's go. All right, that's probably a good place to end tonight. Mainly just because I'm hungry. I want to know my mom is cooking something. Y'all live with your parents at 30. It's great. All right, it's been nice chilling with you, Vicsin and Average Masterpiece. We've had a nice time.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun creeping over here. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
And maybe I'll hop on my own stream.
Yes, we'll have to get you... Do you know your Twitch handle?
Yeah, Vicsin27. Because I couldn't be Vicsin _ like I am on all my other stuff. So I'm freaking Vicsin with some numbers after it. Ooh, let's open our pack though. That's what we'll end on.
And Vicsin is Vicsin.
S-I-N. Like the first 3 letters of my first name and the first 3 letters of my last name. Smooshed together like that Price is Right game. You gotta like smush the numbers together. We've been watching a lot of Price is Right.
That is a good game. That's what I feel like. That's one of the easier ones.
To like squeeze them or whatever. Squeeze play. That's the name of that game. All right. Oh, nice! I run this card in my Basri deck.
Basri's Weenie.
Basri's Weenie can benefit from a glorious anthem, so that's actually real nice. All right, y'all.
Nice.
It's been real.
Yes.
It's been fun.
Thank you guys. Check us out next time.
Tuning out.